back. We are aware that there is a giant VistaNow logo in the middle of the screen, and we will remove that as soon as humanly possible. But at least you have the match, and we are underway against Arapahoe in the second of the 3 matches that will take place tonight. The second of 3 duels.
Our first wrestler up is Brennan Long once again.
Looks like Arapahoe with an early offensive strike here.
Brennan Long trying to get to that leg and circle behind him.
Oh, he does stand up.
Gets away, but unfortunately his opponent gets the 2, and he is now down 2-1. Next for the tie-up. He is leaving his legs vulnerable. He needs to get lower in his stance here.
Yeah, he does seem like he's bending at the back rather than the knees. And that could come back to hurt him if he's not in a good position.
Goes for the quick shot. He had it, but his opponent with a very good sprawl. Circling to the near ankle. He needs to fight back up and knee slide in.
And that'll do it for the first of the 3 periods, 2-1 in favor of Arapahoe. But a good start.
They defer to our team here.
Brendan, a little, his technique wasn't perfect in that first down. We go to the second down.
They defer and Brendan chooses bottom.
He'll be trying to tie it up with the quick escape, unable to do so. As Arapahoe starts their attack.
The opponent is longer than him, so he's unable to get up quickly because he has control of his ankle. And he is getting turned to his back here. Manages to get back to his base. And he is getting tilted here. He could potentially get some back points against him here.
Still struggling, but Long has 2 points. And Vista now leads.
He feeds the crossface with his other arm.
A good battle here late in the second round.
He's looking to try and turn him over here, but he is going to get reversed.
Back points here, we could have a pin.
5 seconds remaining in the period.
Survive the round.
And unfortunately, with 1 second left, he gets pinned.
Almost was able to get saved by the benefit of the horn, but unable to. Vista drops the first match.
The hard-fought battle by Brennan Long, but unfortunately pinned with very, very little time left in the second period.
He fought hard, but at the end of the day, wasn't able to be saved by the horn. So our second match begins. It's 6-0 to Arapahoe. Again, Arapahoe sent out the wrestlers. well, so no forfeits early because he did in the last match against Legend.
Next wrestler up is Connor Price.
And if I remember correctly, he won his first match.
He did win.
A quick takedown attempt that almost worked, but Price evades it.
Just circling a little here, attempts to tie up his opponent with a quick move to try and hit a shot, but Connor knows it's coming and he is able to sprawl and now get into the front headlock position. This could potentially be good for Connor. His opponent is being very smart and fighting to his feet here, and they reset back to standing. Tying up. Connor looking for a shot. The sprawl comes out. They reset back to the center of the mat. That is the end of the period.
Even there in round one. The last match ended in round two. Will this one end in round two?
The defer and Arapahoe chooses bottom.
Tries to be on top. Trying to make sure that there isn't a quick escape. Good job there.
He does manage to break it down.
Big throwdown. Will we have a takedown there? Not yet.
Excellent mat return there by Connor Price.
Price definitely has the advantage here.
Price in neutral, looking for the shot.
They once again return to neutral as they exit the circle. You can really tell who has the upper hand though. Just right off the bat, you see Price step up and his opponent step back. I think that's really an indicator of how this match is going in terms of who feels like they have the upper hand.
Now tying up once more. The attempt at a throw comes out from Arapahoe, but Connor does manage to escape and reset back to standing. They go back to the middle of the mat.
The end of the round coming. Price tries one last attack.
He does not manage to land it, but very close. Nothing there.
So the end of the round. And we go to the third Third round, it's anybody's match.
Price on bottom here.
Let's see how it ends up. Price looking to escape. He gets pulled back down, and that's going to be shoulder points. That's a really quick count by the referee, I gotta say. And they go out, and it's 3 though for Arapahoe. He didn't get the pin, but he got the shoulders down.
Now they're resetting back to the center of the mat with Price still on bottom.
I would say Price needs to get out of this here. Go for a takedown. Didn't get the quick escape, however. As time is ticking on Price's hopes of winning this match. They are close to exiting the circle again. Just one of those feet from Arapahoe need to be out. And
Resetting once again to the center. Conor Price needs to get an escape here and score because he is down. The time is slowly trickling away, and that's huge for Arapahoe. So he needs to make a move, and he needs to make it fast.
Price with a good attempt to get up. Couldn't quite do it though.
He is fighting to get off his base. He's really trying to get up and out here.
Stands up. Can he get out of it?
Fortunately, runs out of bounds in an attempt to get away from his opponent. And that's just going to reset them. But if he's able to do that again, he can get an escape.
It does look like his opponent is getting a little gassed here. So Price has got to stay on the offensive and work for those points.
Now, the best case scenario here would be a reversal and a pin. But he is going to escape and get the one. Now he has potential to get a takedown. Going out of bounds once again, and you can tell how bad Price wants to win this.
Oh, and his opponent is a little shaken up. The trainers are walking over. He does look like he's going to be fine. Just took a little bit of a hit there as he went down.
They went right off the mat, and I believe he may have hit the hardwood floor there.
Didn't feel good. Now Price has to go on the offensive. They're going to go out of the mat.
Great shot there, but unfortunately out of bounds. If he remained in bounds, he could have gotten that shot there for sure. Here comes another shot. And like you said, his opponent is gassed. He needs to stay on the offensive no matter what. And unfortunately, that is leading to him going out of bounds, and that's stalling by Arapahoe. 1 point for green.
And if he keeps getting those stalling points, we could see him slowly crawl right back into this.
Because running out of bounds intentionally late in a match is stalling for sure.
Not sure how much time is left, but when we hear the horn, we'll know.
Takes a shot.
And that was the other match's horn, not ours. Still time for Conor Price.
And he finishes it.
Take him down, and he gets
2 points.
2 for Conor Price, and that's huge.
He's got to go. He can't let his opponent escape here. It's low time.
And that's the end of the match. We're waiting on the official word. I think we may be going to overtime. As we've said prior, we do not have the official score due to us not being in vision of it.
That's right, we are going to overtime here.
Now, how does overtime work for people who don't really know wrestling?
It depends on the context. I believe in high school, it might be a sudden death. Out of bounds there.
Out there, that was really close though, and if it is sudden death, that was very close to being.
Very, very close.
His opponent continues to be shaken up. Obviously,
Conor is fighting very, very hard out here.
They're both in really good shape, but they've been going at it so hard for so long. You gotta think, oh, he takes a big shot on the side.
Lands once again off on the side of the wood.
That can't feel good. Everybody, both teams, both benches on their feet. Who's gonna come out with the win here.
Once again, backing away.
They're out again.
Not willing to take any fights.
It's getting intense here as we get our 4th reset of overtime.
Going at it this hard for this amount of time, no matter who you are, you're going to be winded by that.
I believe they've given Price a point.
And
If that's what I
Price
saw.
wins the match in overtime due to stalling on his enemy's end.
Wow. Well, what an ending to that match as Vista comes out of it triumphant, and we're at 6-6. Connor Price, what an effort. But he is exhausted. We're going to see our next match here. It appears that it'll be a forfeit, so Arapahoe will get another 6 points to make it 12-6.
So back to that Price match. What the enemy made the mistake of just running out of bounds over and over, especially late in a game. You're very likely to get a stalling call for that. So he was just trying to stall out the clock going out of bounds when he was about to get taken down. So eventually, Connor Price was able to capitalize on that with the penalty and win the match in overtime.
Yeah, really, really fun to watch though. And we're about to get set for our next match as it's 12-6 in favor of Arapahoe.
Next up is Tyler Boydston, the former JV wrestler.
And we're underway. Kind of spinning around there at the beginning. Low move by Arapahoe.
Tyler Boydston, legs exposed, but he does manage to get away.
And they do manage to avoid going out of the side. It almost looks like a punch of the arm there.
A little bit of an arm chop, and they go out of bounds right there. Gonna reset back to the center.
Now this isn't boxing, it's wrestling, but I guess there's somewhere the rules that allow that.
Aggressive move by Arapahoe. Tyler manages to sprawl out here. Almost out of bounds, but he could get the go behind. And the ref calls out.
Yeah, that was really close there because it seems like Tyler almost spun back around in before Arapahoe had a foot out of bounds.
Yeah, he spun around and then flipped the tables on him, but unfortunately it was out of bounds right before he could get the two. His opponent going in again, but Tyler not letting him do it. He continues to sprawl.
Both wrestlers starting to tire.
And again, the Arapahoe wrestler really needs to set up their shot better, but he does manage to go behind, and that's the two for Arapahoe here. Tyler, however, is managing to base up, and we could be looking at an escape here.
Momentum, the first round.
Now Tyler on bottom. Looking to get a quick escape here. His opponent does get the leg in. He takes it out and goes for a near side cradle. And he is going to turn Tyler, but Tyler comes back to his base.
Not a great position for Tyler to be in, similar to what we saw in the first round.
Tyler's doing a great job of basing up, but he's not able to stand up once he is based up. His opponent gets the arm in, and he is going to get back points here, but he's fighting out. Hopefully doesn't get pinned. He's not quite pinned yet. His right shoulder blade is off the mat, but the ref could call it any time now.
Yeah, not looking good for Tyler. I'm waiting for the whistle, but his shoulders are off the mat for now, it appears, but there's
And
the pin.
no longer able to fight. The pin for Arapahoe. Tyler working very hard on bottom, but he wasn't able to get back up to his feet, and that's what lost him the match there.
So we head toward the next match. I'm going to try to get an official score for us. But Arapahoe do have the overall lead thus far. I know that much.
Next up, Aiden Cartwright, looking to continue his winning streak. Here's a neutral, not letting his opponent get a shot in. He isn't fooled by the fake shot, and he gets a snap down there, goes in for the double, and gets the takedown. 2-0 now.
Cartwright definitely looking dominant here in this first round.
He's doing a great job of circling behind him, not letting his opponent get any movement so he can escape.
He obviously has the advantage, and he does look to be trying to turn his opponent, and he might be able to.
Great
we
move.
have the shoulder count now.
It's a near fall here. He could potentially get the pin.
And it's over.
It's the pin
What
for Aiden
a
Cartwright.
match. Cartwright is just too good. Easy win for him. And Vista take a step into getting back into this duel.
Next up, Brent Langer.
Just to those wondering, the overall score right now, 18-9 in favor of Arapahoe. So Vista have some work to do. We'll see if they can get another win here.
It is very winnable for Vista right now.
Oh,
Especially now that
100%.
it is Brent going up. He was down by 5 points, I believe, and pinned his opponent in the last duel.
And some of
So you
Vista's
can never
stronger
really count
opponents
him
are
out in the
still to
match.
come.
Excellent move there. Now on top,
And it's 2 for the Golden Eagles.
looking for some wrist control. His opponent's fighting it back, but he gets the crossface. His opponent now based up. Not letting him get the cradle, but the potential for the butcher is there. And he doing a great job here of not letting his opponent base up. Now he's got the wrist trapped. He's got the wrist trapped, looking to turn it.
Well, it's definitely a tough battle here for control. This has got him on his stomach.
His opponent is basing up, trying to turn back towards him. He's cross-facing him. And looking for that butcher. His opponent is basing up, but he will be able to grab that ankle and go back behind, and that is the end of the period. It's now Arapahoe's choice. They're going to choose neutral.
So here we're back underway.
Brent on the legs. Looking to convert here. He needs to turn towards him and get his knees in.
His opponent nearly upside down, but he does get that aggressive
and he bases
position.
out, but his opponent scores the 2. Now looking for an escape or a reversal.
Yeah, the important thing definitely is getting some of those points back, especially if you can get them back right away.
Being tilted now, but his opponent messes up and he could be able to reverse this.
And he does.
He
has the reversal.
He's now too high on the body. He needs to sit back or put a leg in right here.
He's trying to turn his opponent. Might have the shoulder points, but his opponent recovers. The only problem is turning him could potentially put them out of the circle.
He gets the half Nelson. He is rotating behind, trying to get him to a position where he could rotate him and not leave the circuit. He resets his opponent.
The referee stands them up. They'll go back to the center circle.
Brent's still on top.
Positive thing, an easier chance possibly for an escape. See if Arapahoe can take advantage. But a good job there to prevent it.
He hasn't been able to stop the base up, but he's not letting his opponent get to his feet. Now he's putting pressure on those legs and on that head. Looking to turn him over here. Breaks him down. Now he's got the crossface in here, so he could potentially cradle him. He's got to lift that head up and take it to that knee. And instead, choosing to go for a butcher. His opponent get his hands out, so he just resets. And that is the end of the second period.
So one more period to go. It's definitely been a good battle. I am wondering if both wrestlers will look for the pin, or if they'll just go for the simple takedowns and just some of those points that'll build up gradually over time.
There goes Brent. Looking to reverse it here. His opponent is very high up, so he could potentially snake the head.
He doesn't look in a comfortable position. See if he can perhaps stand up, although you got to think that that'll probably be a little difficult. He's doing a great job.
Has a leg in. Now he can stand up and get him off of him. He could grab that head and convert it into a pin here. And that looks like what he's trying to do here. And he's very, very close.
Slowly spinning around. Oh,
and there he goes.
Could have.
He's reversed it. Looking for the back points here.
And they do give the reversal, so 2 points. And
looking
shoulder points are being counted out. Looking
very, very close.
Trying to finish him off.
He's got that right shoulder down, but his opponent is fighting back.
Surely he's got to have it.
He'll have it soon if he can hold it down.
The referee thought about it.
Now he's as close as ever. If he can hold him there for 3 seconds, he'll be able to land a pin. And it is so close.
Looks like they just have that one shoulder off the ground just by a little bit. It's tough to tell from this angle.
The left shoulder just barely off the mat. He's been able to avoid the pin by getting his shoulders just barely off the mat this whole time. And the period is slowly coming to a close. Brent's still looking for the pin.
And there it is.
Excellent match by Brent Lang.
What an effort, though, by Arapahoe. He held off that pin for a solid 30, 45 seconds.
Yeah, he never gave up.
Eventually got finished off, but I admire the effort. So as this second duel continues, we have our next match momentarily.
Next up, Ethan Thurner.
But the Golden Eagles are into double digits. I believe it's 18-15, although I'm not 100% sure. We cannot tell from here. Back underway after a short break. as the next match gets underway.
The shot attempt by Arapahoe takes the sprawl, pushing his head down, looking to just get up and reset. But now he goes in for the leg and gets punished by his opponent.
Oh, early shoulder points.
Early back points.
Not good.
But he is fighting back to his stomach.
He does escape the possibility of being pinned for now, but another good rollover.
Still fighting, still trying to bridge.
You can see him push his hips up, trying to escape it, and there's the pin.
Unfortunate match for Ethan Thurman.
And it didn't take long. Solid job by Arapahoe to push their lead out farther. And Vista's got to regroup and just look to the next match.
Next up, it's Max. Max Ritz looking to win yet another match. He's been a great wrestler and a great team captain all season. Let's see what he can do in this match. Tying up, he goes for the shot.
He almost got his opponent in the air, but a solid job by the Arapahoe wrestler to counteract it.
However, with an excellent setup, he gets another outside leg. He's looking at 2 points here.
Trying to turn
Fortunately,
him.
his opponent circles out.
He's got the knee up above the waist once again, trying to sweep it.
And they're out of bounds. Yep. They will reset. Once again in neutral. Max looking to grab a wrist. His opponent goes for a shot, but Max is all over it. He needs to break his leg away. And now he goes for a counter shot, very deep on the outside leg. Looking to get a trip here. Lets his opponent back up after tripping him. His opponent goes in for a shot with no setup, and he is just going to punish it right here, right now.
Max trying to spin him again. Didn't get any points for that last one. Get a dominant hold now. And he's up in the air and slammed down. 2 points for Arapahoe, and now they have the back points. 2 more. And we're looking at 4 points shoulders total.
Up and escape.
And it is.
He's back to his stomach. 2 near fall points for Arapahoe here. But Max is more than able to escape from this.
And
they're back to neutral.
Gets the escape point, so it is a bit of the road to recovery, but it is tough to take those 4 points in quick succession. So he takes down his opponent, gets 2 more.
Gets the takedown. That's 3 points for him, and he's not letting the body slam phase him.
And that's the end of the round.
Very well fought by both sides there.
So it looks like Max will be on the bottom to start, but he can get that quick escape point, which would negate the 4 that he conceded.
And his opponent is not able to stop him from escaping here.
Well, he hasn't gotten the point yet, and now he gets taken down.
He gets the reversal.
And gets 2.
There's back points here as well. Potential for a pin.
His opponent struggling.
And he's got him. Very well done by Max Ritz there. Very, very well done.
You could see coming out of that break between rounds, he didn't get the official escape, but he very quickly got into an offensive position. And
he got an amazing reversal.
There was nothing his opponent could do.
Took him straight back onto his back and pinned him. Very well done by Max. Next up is Sunshine Adam Holton.
And we saw last match he had an epic, and I mean epic, clip of his opponent. I never seen anything like it in my life.
Well, you haven't been watching Adam enough, I guess.
Apparently not, and I want to see more. So let's see what he can do in this match.
Will he be able to land another skyjack? We'll see here.
I would love to see it. They're underway. They haven't made any contact. There they go. Normally in wrestling, it takes a little less than 3 seconds for them to make first contact, but that's what happened here. Stand-up fight so far.
Looking for the inside tie.
We're waiting to see who will be the first to go low, and it is Holton. Holton trying to strike first.
Rotating back to the center of the mat. Looking for something here. He goes in on the outside leg, but doesn't land it.
Yeah, well, his opponent has very long arms and was able to hold that one off. And that's something Holton will have to deal with when he faces opponents with a longer wingspan.
Takes a shot there. Opponent nearly gets the near ankle.
I'm kind of surprised that we haven't seen them do much more than fight up higher than the shoulders. There's Holton.
There's a shot
getting
by
to the
Arapahoe.
legs.
Gets the trip.
Takes
and
him down and he
him.
gets 2. And
gets pinned at the very end of the
wow. I was thinking that they were out, but apparently not.
The opponent had both of his legs in, unfortunately, so Adam was able to get pinned there.
Tough way to lose. He looked like he was doing well, but just unfortunate, unable to keep himself from dropping that one, and the Golden Eagles go down by even more.
Next up is Ryan. Looking for a setup here. He's tied up with his opponent.
The official score now 24-21 in favor of Arapahoe. So definitely
Falls
still
out after that
anyone.
shot. That's not what you want to do in the big boy weight classes, is to shoot on a leg.
And Vista would do very nicely with the win here.
Now Ryan looking for some offense of his own.
Trying to pull his opponent down. Finally unbreaking that knot.
Being very aggressive with the snap downs, and he gets it on a leg and gets a good takedown.
But he doesn't.
Unfortunately, not able to get behind and get the points. But still a very, very good takedown there. He didn't score with it, but he is dictating the pace of this match for sure.
Ryan, we need to see more of that from him. He does go down, and it'll be
Gets
2
tripped
for
by the near
Arapahoe.
ankle. 2 for Arapahoe. But Ryan should be able to recover from this. Reaching back, and his opponent is able to punish that by taking him straight to his back.
And he could be in trouble here. The ref is looking, and there is the pin. So
pin
back-to-back pins for Arapahoe. And Vista is in trouble, to say the least.
Still a perfect 13-0 record on the season, so let's see if they'll be able to maintain that in this duel.
Well, it's 30-21. Vista definitely in trouble. They could end up dropping their first, and it is a forfeit.
6 points for Arapahoe here as well.
6 points, so 36-21. That's a lot to come back from.
It is doable.
Although, is this the last match of the, is Chang the last one, or do they have more? Because so far it's gone up, but...
Normally it would go to the lower, like super low weight classes,
Okay.
but we are missing wrestlers from those, so those will most likely be forfeits as well.
Okay. And obviously we saw Colin Mooney in the first match he had possibly break his nose. Would it be right to assume that he won't be back anymore tonight?
He won't be back. I did get confirmation that he did not break his nose. He just hurt it pretty badly and lost a lot of blood, so he's feeling lightheaded and not able to return.
Okay.
Isaac Chang, his opponent gets the takedown, but he should be able to get the very, very quick escape here. He's sucking in that leg, looking for the reversal here, actually. He's very close to it. He just needs to get that arm in. There's the 2 for the reversal.
So
and he's looking for a pin here.
If he could turn his opponent, that'd be huge.
Looking for the half Nelson. They are out of bounds, and they're going to reset to the center of the mat.
I feel like for Vista to have any chance at this, they need Chang to come through with a big pin here, get them 6 points. I gotta say, Adam Holden dropping that one, it could be the momentum swing that Vista can't come back from, but we'll see how it plays out. So Isaac Chang will start from the top here. It'll be important for him to not allow that quick escape. His opponent trying to stand up.
Locks his hands.
And
looking to take him right back, but his opponent counters it. And he is getting back points here. Potentially
Chang
a pin.
Has not been pinned yet. It's close though.
Still fighting off his back, and there's the call. Pin for Arapahoe once again.
And that is probably it. They're now down, I believe, 21, which is obviously a tough task to come back from. It'll be still seen if they have enough wrestlers to even do that. So another forfeit for Arapahoe, which further pushes out their lead. So we're waiting to see what will happen next. I know Vista does have at least one more wrestler to go, but we will see what becomes of that. So we're kind of waiting around here. Looks like we will have that.
To the table now.
One of the lighter weight classes, which will be one of the final matches, if not the final match of the duel. So here we go.
Opponent quickly circling right off the bat.
Not really engaging.
Tying up.
Don't really want to see that.
Blake with the fake shot. Fake shot in return.
Going
and he
low,
gets in on the near ankle
and
there.
He has the leg. Can he pull him down? Oh, he's
right
up
here.
in the air.
His opponent does manage to make it look like stylish and even get the reversal
and
here.
Two for Arapahoe.
Excellent counter.
Unfortunate.
Excellent counter to the double leg there. He put his leg down,
yeah,
regained his balance, and then got the reversal.
Well, and considering it seems like Vista had the momentum, quite disappointing to see.
Blake Unruh, don't count him out. He should be able to escape here. He's up on his base, and his opponent is very high on him. He's getting cradled, though.
Oh, and we have a potential for a quick pin. The ref is looking, and it is. Another pin for Arapahoe. I believe that's 3 or maybe even 4 in a row. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe that is it.
That should be the last match of this duel. Arapahoe coming out on top.
So unfortunately, Vista drops their first of the season, but they still have one more against Eaglecrest, which we'll see in probably 20 minutes. We'll see exactly when that'll be. Probably a little bit of a break here for both teams.
Have to mop the mats due to coronavirus.
Yep. Interesting duel though. I enjoyed it. Vista didn't end up coming out victorious, but they definitely had some good moments. Yeah, very fun to watch. All right, well, we will go silent for a few minutes, and then we'll be back for the third. welcome
and
back.
In an advantageous position here to get the takedown, and he does get it. Looking to break him down. Opponent is staying strong on his base. Looking to get some wrist control here.
He does look to
Switches
be
sides.
on the offensive, although
Opponent breaks away. It's now 2-1 in favor of Blake Unruh. We are looking to go out on a positive win-loss here. We are 1-1.
2 for 1 on the night would definitely be nice. It's got to be a bit of a confidence shatterer to lose your first duel of the season. So it's really important, especially when you're given the opportunity to have another match so soon afterwards. You got to be able to respond to it.
And Blake looking for the takedown here, and he gets in on the leg. Except if he can get his arm through and take him down to the ground, this will be huge for Blake.
End of the round coming up.
Approaching soon. Still looking for that 2 points. A very short time here. He's going to have to squeeze in this takedown if he wants it. And his opponent is staying strong on his legs and unfortunately unable to get the second takedown, but it is still 2-1 in favor of Mountain Vista.
So a pretty good opening round to this duel. I liked what I saw from both wrestlers, but Eaglecrest does have the advantage as we head into round 2.
Eaglecrest choosing bottom. Attempting to crab walk out, but Blake shuts it down and brings it back down to the mat. Looking for that half Nelson here. Never mind, he has the wrist trapped. He's basing up instead of reaching back, which is a smart move by the opponent. But Blake does manage to get him through here, almost. Didn't have his head quite deep enough.
He'll be looking for the next point in order to tie it up or take the lead.
Resets his arms and goes for a crossface instead.
It's definitely got him in a good position.
His opponent is going to opt to break away, get back to neutral. It is now tied at 2-all. Blake looking for the tie. He's getting inside control here. Snaps his opponent down. Goes in for the shot. A little bit of delay, but he's still able to get behind, and he does get 2 here. He's been struggling to break him down to his base throughout this match, but he should be able to do so here with that ankle control. They're chopping him down. His opponent attempting to stand up. He gets his hips out. Blake's not going to allow it, and he's going to take him right back to the same position they were just in. His opponent tries to step over. We'll see if he can get the reversal here. Blake needs to get his leg out and get back behind, but unfortunately it doesn't look like that's going to happen, as all his opponent needs to do is get his head out. And Blake escapes, so the opponent only scores 1 instead of 2. It is now 4-3 in favor of Blake Unruh still.
Vista trying to open up the duel with the win.
Aggressive shot there.
Gets tossed.
2 points for Eaglecrest. Actually, no. Just barely at the end of the period, wasn't able to get it, so it is still 4-3 in favor of Mountain Vista.
Yeah, Vista escaped there. Pretty good attempt by Eaglecrest. I thought he was going to get the 2 points.
Just barely
but
didn't
the end
get
of
it.
the round saved him.
If it had been about a half second more, then he would have gotten the points. But unfortunately for Eaglecrest, that did not happen. And now Blake Unruh choosing bottom in the 3rd period here. Gets his hips out, looking to scoot away. He gets sucked back and isn't able to fight it, but he isn't going to let his opponent get any back points and gets the reversal.
Solid job there. It's up by
6-3 here
now,
for Blake Unruh.
And it's going to take an effort, a pretty good effort from Eaglecrest to rebound and get this win.
He needs to get an escape and a takedown to tie it up and get to overtime. Blake Unruh nearly gets pinned just by getting sucked back to his back, but does a very good job of not letting it happen and getting the quick reversal on his opponent.
Trying to gradually turn over his opponent. Blake's doing a good job thus far.
Blake's got the 2-on-1, which is a double grip on one forearm. And he lets go of it to try and break his opponent back down.
The headgear came
Pause for headgear.
loose,
Eaglecrest headgear came loose. He needs to refasten it.
They're back underway.
Blake looking to get the mat return here. Sucks his legs in.
Big
Very well
pause.
done.
Now both,
Nice body slam, showing his
both
strength to
wrestlers
get his
have
opponent back to the
slammed
mat.
each other down to the mat. You could say that revenge has been taken.
Now you
Blake's looking to finish this.
You can't lock up hands while you are directly on top of them, but if they're about to escape, then you can lock up hands and go for a throw on them. And that's exactly what Blake did, and he was able to return his opponent to the mat. Fortunately, won't be able to now, so now the potential for a takedown on Eaglecrest and it could potentially tie this match.
Yeah, well, it'll be very important, if Blake does get taken down, he's got to get that escape so he can get the lead back.
Blake isn't looking to play defensive here. He knows if he gets a takedown, then he can increase his lead further and make this a much harder round to win, and he does. He's up by 4 points now.
Great job there by Blake, potentially putting this one away.
His opponent needs to get another escape, but he's getting pinned by the snag.
Coming up.
Ending the round coming soon, and this is it for Vista. All he needs to do is hold him there. There's no way he can score 4 points in time, and that's it. Blake wins.
It goes the
third period.
distance, and it did not disappoint. 8-4. Blake
The handshake,
starts
and
off
there goes Blake Unruh with the first win of the duel. Very well done. What I liked about that was that he was aggressive, and even though he wasn't able to break his opponent down, he was getting a lot of reversals.
Yeah,
and just not letting his opponent dictate the outcome of the match.
It really did. He really did a good job of staying aggressive, staying in control. One of the things that we saw a little bit last duel was that our wrestlers, they got aggressive, but they got overly aggressive, and it led their opponents to grab control of the match, and that a lot of times led to their downfall. So,
speaking of aggressive, here's Connor Price up next.
This should be a very entertaining match. Let's send it over to that. I believe it's 3-0 in favor of the Golden Eagles.
Handshake, and we're off.
They're playing a little conservatively at the beginning of the fight.
Connor looking to grab a wrist here. He's going to tie up. Take a quick shot.
Oh, he might have a shot at 2, but he's going to have to keep him in,
They
and he
sit back
can't.
out, and they can't. They go out of bounds. So back to the center.
Stalling. Stalling is what ended up being the dagger in the heart of the Arapahoe wrestler. And it's possible that we'll see something similar to that here.
Connor Price on his knees, but circles back out. Well done getting back into neutral and just fighting once again.
And no escape there, though, as his opponent hadn't really established a dominant position. And this one,
he gets the
stays
takedown.
In, and he gets 2.
Torques him down to the mat. And his opponent did have some leverage there, but he was able to get him back down, and they go out of bounds. So they're going to reset in the center of the mat. Now Connor Price on top. His opponent stands up quickly, but Connor Price is able to trip him, and now he has a chicken wing, and this could be good.
It's going to be tough for his opponent to get out of this.
Fishing for the wrist. His opponent base up and tries to stand up, but Connor is not having any of it. Now looking for a crossface here. He's not able to get it. And just continuing after his opponent bases up to break him down and not let him gain any leverage. Switches sides on him. Could put a leg in here if he wants to.
They are getting close to that far side edge.
And that is the end of the period.
So 1 down, 2 to go. Connor Price with an early lead.
Very good takedown on the end of Connor Price.
This is shaping up to be a pretty entertaining match.
He elects to go on bottom. Looking for the escape here. His opponent gets the ankle pick. So he's just curling up, not letting him gain any leverage with it. And as soon as he gets broken down, he just bases back up, and now he's to his feet, able to escape and get the 1 point, and resetting to the center of the mat. His opponent looking a lot more aggressive than before, trying to get some points for himself because he knows he's down pretty bad right now.
Well, he realized that he was losing the match because he was letting Connor control it. So he started this second round aggressively.
He's trying to regain some control.
Exactly. But so far it hasn't resulted in any points. So we'll see if maybe he'll change his strategy up just a little bit and make some slight adjustments.
Looking for that outside shot. He comes back up to his feet. Nothing there yet. Goes for a trip. Doesn't work out. And they are out of bounds, but he did get the trip. So a good move. Unfortunately, does not count towards any points because they were too close to the edge of the mat. Connor Price pushing that head away. Looking to get that arm in. He breaks away and resets. The fake shot coming from Eaglecrest. And he could get an underhook here. He goes in aggressively. Got his arm on his left leg, but they are out of bounds once again. And the reason this happens so much in Connor Price's matches is because he goes all out on offense and tries to drive his opponents to the mat.
Well, he likes to position himself with his back to the center, and as he is so aggressive, it just eventually leads to him pushing his opponent out of the mat. We can see that the second round is getting close to concluding as the fighters stand up. We'll see if any of them go to ground before the end.
And here's a potential two.
Over and he
gets two right before the end of the period with an amazing takedown.
Great job there by Connor Price.
Well done as we're going into the third period. Connor Price with a sizable lead. And Eaglecrest really needs to make something happen in order to win this match. They choose neutral. Tying up on the wrist. Now Connor Price shooting in on that outside leg. And he does get the two. Feet just barely in bounds as they go out afterwards after the takedown. Very well done. He just gained so much momentum on his takedowns that he usually carries them out of bounds, but when he's able to stay in, he does get a very good takedown.
Connor Price does appear to be in complete control. Nothing his opponent can really do. And well, I'm not sure if we'll see a pin. I don't see really anything that his opponent can do to really get back in this match the way he's wrestling right now.
Something I've noticed when Connor Price is on top is that his opponent immediately tries to stand up, and Connor Price is starting to pick up on that and punish it.
Yeah, he's just
by
pressing
taking
him right back
down to the
down,
mat.
and it's taking all the energy out of his opponent.
As you can tell, his opponent has been gradually losing energy throughout this match. At first he was basing up almost instantly every time he fell to his stomach, and now he's not able to. At least not very quickly. Connor Price taking him right back down. He attempted to reach back there and trapping the wrist.
There's the little elbow.
Pushing in the face there.
Yeah. Oh, and
his opponent nearly escapes, but he grabs the leg. Just wasn't quick enough.
Yeah.
And he is going to let him up there. Reset to neutral. They're out of bounds. Going back towards the center. And as you can see, the stick woman is here. The period is almost over. So if Connor Price doesn't get pinned anytime soon, then he will win this match.
Yeah, he's just got to try to stay on his feet, or at least stay in relative control. Even if he got taken down, it wouldn't be the end of the world.
Out of bounds once again. He just needs to spend these last few seconds avoiding the pin, and he'll be able to win his match.
And that is it. A dominant win for Connor Price.
Very well done. Very aggressive, just taking complete control of the match. Not letting his opponent base up, taking him down every time they're neutral, and escaping very well. Just all around a very dominant win by Connor Price.
Yep, well, then they continue their good start to this match. Definitely something we wanted to see out of them as this third and final duel continues to get underway.
So the forfeit for Mountain Vista here in favor of Eaglecrest.
So 6 points for Eaglecrest, which puts them relatively back in it, although obviously there's a lot of time for either team to pull away, but Eaglecrest will gladly take those points.
Next up is Tyler Boydston. Here comes his opponent. Handshake, and we're off. Tying up immediately, looking for that inside control. His opponent takes a shot on the leg, and Tyler is able to sprawl because there was no setup, and now he's got the 2 points. Spins right behind.
What a fast start by both of these wrestlers. Both of them were scrambling around like
He's
crazy.
too high, he gets bucked off, and that's the escape for Eaglecrest here. Very close match already. Looking to go on the aggressive and get another takedown is Eaglecrest. Tyler's not going to let it as he ties up himself. And once again, tying up and untying, just looking to make something happen. And he predicts the shot. He's able to get an arm, and he's now in a front headlock situation. And he could potentially land something from the front headlock series on him right here. Going for the trip now as they stand up. He doesn't snap him down, he opts to push back. Still 2-1 in favor of Tyler Boydston. Now they're standing up looking for a takedown. Once again, his opponent is being predictable, looking for shots and not setting them up with anything in terms of ties.
Yeah, he should try to go for the legs. His opponent's kind of keeping them open to attack, and I feel like Vista's got to take advantage of that.
In terms of stance, he's not bending his legs, but he is keeping them very far back, so it's hard for Tyler to get him, and he does land a double leg there. That's 2 points for Eaglecrest. They're stopping the match due to blood on Tyler's end. It looks like Tyler's just fine, but they can't allow blood to stay on the mat like that because it's a health hazard and it will get spread around. So as the wrestlers get cleaned up, they should be returning soon to the match. Boydston down, I believe, by 1 point right now.
So it looks like we are pretty much ready to resume here.
Tyler assuming down. And they're off. Tyler on his knees looking for the stand-up here.
Tyler trying to avoid getting taken down, and that
is
will
the
be
end of the period.
round.
Eaglecrest defers to Tyler.
So
he chooses down.
This will go to the third round, and Tyler will be looking for a quick escape here as he assumes the down position. And we're off in the third.
Reaching back.
He went, it looks like he tried to go for a reversal, but he wasn't really in the position to do it.
Now basing up once again.
Standing up.
Trying to get control of those hands, but he does get his leg. A good mat return there by Eaglecrest, but Tyler is just standing up anyways.
Toward the far edge of the mat, and they will go out and return to neutral.
Tyler once again on bottom. We're going to get out and escape. Trying to counter the mat return, reaching back. He gets control of his head and pushes away, and that's the 1 point for Tyler Boyson here.
That's big for Tyler, getting that point, getting some momentum. Now he's got to look for the takedown, see if he can get even more points here as the late stages of this match roll on.
Not willing to tie up here. The shot coming out by Eaglecrest, but Tyler does manage to sprawl, and he could get behind here.
Close to getting
now pushing the head down.
Dominant position. He's just got to get around.
He's still got control of that ankle, and he's able to drive it.
His opponent's hanging onto his leg, just trying to get some traction.
But he grabs that opposite ankle, and now we should be looking at a takedown here for Tyler anytime soon.
He's starting to turn. If his opponent loses that grip of the leg, it's going to be 2 points pretty quickly.
If he's able to push the head down and turn behind him, he'll convert and get the 2 points here. His opponent horns up, and he isn't able to block the arm.
And
opponent gets the two
right at the end, and that will do it. Tyler gave up 2 points right at the end.
Now it's going to the third period now. Eaglecrest chooses bottom.
Oh, excuse me.
He's now going to try and break him down. Opponent was looking for that Granby, but it didn't work out for him. Now he's reaching back there in a 50-50. He's got his leg locked, but his opponent has control of the head, so if he can go into him and get his head out, then that'll be very beneficial for him right here. But he gets the 2 reversal here for Eaglecrest.
It looks like Tyler's in a rough spot, and I apologize for the mix-up of the periods. As I've said earlier, we cannot see the official scoreboard, so we're kind of just going off of memory.
Now with a lot of pressure on him, he's trying to base up and get out of there. He's nearly able to do it, but unfortunately nothing came from it. Now he just needs to get his hips out and stand up. Eaglecrest putting on a lot of forward pressure right now, trying to stop Tyler from advancing any further.
Tyler really needs to find a way to get back on top. He's spent the majority of these last couple rounds as we appear to have some more blood.
The little piece of fabric holding back his bloody nose fell out, so he needs to go replace it and clean up the blood from the mat.
So we're gonna have a brief stoppage. I don't think that he was bleeding more. I think that you're right. It was just the piece of fabric coming out. So as soon as they get that cleaned up, he should be back out there in quick succession. But it's gonna take a lot here in the final round to pull out a win. He's probably gonna have to go for a pin, but it'll be important for him to get an escape, get into an offensive position, and then just see what he can do and try to get that pin toward the end.
Starting off on bottom once again. And he does stand up quickly and gets the escape. Now looking for a takedown in neutral. He's tying up, needs to set up a shot here.
He's running out of time though. He's
running
got
out
to
of
do
time on the
something
period.
fast. He has to make a quick move.
Short time here.
Time is running out. 3 seconds, 2 seconds.
Takes a shot,
and that
is the end of the match.
So Tyler unsuccessful in this match.
Very hard fought, very close
top.
score, but Eaglecrest comes out on top like you mentioned. Tyler fought till the very end. It was a very close match. Next up is Aiden Cartwright.
One of the beasts of the team. It'll be tough for his opponent to take him down.
Absolutely.
In his last match, Cartwright was straight up dominant and had a quick couple of takedowns and a pin.
Going right in for the shot here. He's got very good control of that ankle.
And he gets
behind
right away. Great job there by Cartwright.
Attempting to chop the arm here. His opponent is basing up fairly well, but Cartwright is stopping him from standing up here just by applying a lot of forward pressure, driving into him.
And he's going to try to get those legs back onto the ground. He's in a standing position, obviously unable to because of Cartwright's pressure on him. But for Cartwright to get the pin, he's going, or at least any back points, he's going to need to get those legs extended out.
Cartwright taking him backwards, most likely going for a tilt here. He gets wrist control. Opponent trying to break it off, and he turns it into a chicken wing.
He's trying to turn him now.
He's got control of a wrist and a head, and he's getting him to his back very efficiently.
He's got him turned. We'll have a count here.
Opponent is fighting off well.
They'll get a couple of points,
but
and there's the pin.
Pin for
what
Aiden
a job.
Cartwright.
And his opponent is still down. Hopefully he's okay. But Cartwright was twisting and turning him. Definitely not an opponent that you want to go against. I'd hate to be in his weight group.
Next up is Brent Linger. 2 wins so far on the night, looking to make it 3. Handshake, and there they go. Brent Linger backing up.
Going for some upper body contact here. Neither has made a quick move at the legs yet. There's Eaglecrest.
The fake out by Eaglecrest. Gets in on a leg, but Brent turns it around. gets control of that ankle, and he could get behind here and potentially score 2 points.
He should be able to.
He's looking to get a leg in here and work the leg ride.
He's just got to get his body turned 90 degrees. Eaglecrest trying to hold him off. There's the 2.
Scores a 2. Now looking to turn him to his back, and he's got it with a butcher.
Close.
Opponent.
He's got him turned. Can he get the quick pin? Back-to-back
He's trying to bridge away. Shoulder blades are off the mat, but Brent doing everything he can to make it a different story, and there's the pin from Brent Linger.
What a couple of minutes for the Vista wrestling team. 2 quick pins, and that's
2
exactly
first
what
period pins, and that's what you want to see.
Exactly. So as we wait for our next set of wrestlers, we see Vista has gathered a bit of a lead.
Next up is Mason Lowry. Looking to get a 3rd quick pin here.
It
and
would
really
be a hat
degrade the
trick
mentality
of sorts. We're
of
underway.
Eaglecrest here.
Lowry has done a good job today.
Ties up and gets inside control, but his opponent with the quick ankle grab is going to get it and go behind him for 2 points.
Yeah,
very good takedown there by Eaglecrest.
Not much Lowry could do on that. His opponent kind of gives him the 1 point.
Looking for another takedown here, so he let him up so that he could score another 2. But Mason Lowry isn't going to let it happen this time.
Yeah, Lowry's ready for it. He got caught a little off guard the first time, but appears to be better set for this tangle.
Now looking to score some offense of his own. He's getting in on that arm with a Russian. The opponent breaks it away and resets. And another fake out, but it doesn't work out successfully for Eaglecrest here. He's now down on the mat in the front headlock position. Looking to get his hips into him and knee slide towards him, but he's not able to fight that, and Eaglecrest scores 2 once again. Gets in on the wrist.
Lowry again on the bottom, having some trouble. And his opponent's elbow pressing into him. Just has to be careful not to get turned around as he gets his knees on the mat, trying to stand up, is unable to. Now they're inching closer and closer to out of balance. He's kind of trying to pull his leg out. Not sure why that wasn't out of bounds there. Looked like 3 of the 4.
Could have been called out. Now Mason getting a wide base. Opponent has a leg in now. He's looking to buck him off.
Final seconds of the round. Possible shoulder.
Short time here. He could be getting back points, and no. Just barely cut off from getting back. Oh, they are going to give him 2 for that.
Wow. I did not think that was 3 seconds. But I guess the ref has deemed it otherwise, and that's the end of the round. So better round definitely for Eaglecrest, but Mason Lowry starting on top. He can go for the takedown and get some quick points, try to mount this comeback.
Opponent standing up instantly, but he grabs that near leg and takes him back down to the mat.
Good job there by Lowry, getting
now
that
looking
leg
for
up
the
in
reversal.
The air.
Gets around him and scores his 2 points. Takes him to his back, just barely not out. That's a very good job by his opponent
and
to keep both his toes in.
Oh, they are gonna put him back in the center.
You notice as he was right on the edge, he extended his toes and tried to keep them in as much as possible. It's a very smart play by Eaglecrest.
But eventually the ref said enough was enough. Lowry has he's not completely under his opponent. Potential reversal if he can
get his head out and get the reversal.
And he does. Great job there by Lowry.
Turned a very scary situation into a reversal, and now he's looking to work some offense of his own.
He
gets the wrist trapped.
You can see him trying to turn his opponent, but his opponent's holding strong.
Gets a crossface there. Now lifting up the near ankle.
Using the leg.
And getting a Turk here.
And he's got a chance at it.
On his back. Opponent is
Could
bridging
Lowry
away.
turn it around?
This could be it.
Big back
He's
points
looking to pin him here.
regardless. Does he have the pin? Yes,
Yes,
he
he
does!
Very well done by Mason Lowry.
What a job. It looked like he was down the entire match. Came back, got the reversal, got the pin, and Mason Lowry is victorious. What a fight.
Losing in the beginning, but he doesn't let him phase him. He says, no, I'm still better than you, and he pins his opponent on a reversal. Very well done there by Mason Lowry. Next up is Max Ritz, another one of the team captains.
Max has had an up and down day today, but I am hoping that he will come out of this one victorious and extend Vista's lead. Early move.
Goes in on a
result
leg,
much.
doesn't find anything. Hits it again, and there's the 2. Lifts that near ankle. Now he's got him on his back. Some back points here and a potential pin. He's got his leg is wrapped around his head, and there's the pin for Max Ritz.
Even quicker than I could have imagined. Max had a really dominant fight there. Not really much his opponent had to offer. A quick finish for Max. We're getting into our back half of the duel.
Next up is Sunshine.
We have
Also known as Adam Holt.
He had a massive win in the first duel and then a shock loss in the second. He'll be looking to come out, or he does get the forfeit, which is kind of disappointing.
No one to force, no one to face.
No
Adam
one
Holt
was
here.
brave enough.
Yeah,
Nobody wanted the smoke. And it looks like Vista is going to get another forfeit.
No opponent for Ryan either, as he's just going to take another forfeit here.
As the roster trickles down. And we do see an Eaglecrest fighter come up. But that might be a forfeit on the other end.
And if that's a forfeit, then I believe Isaac Chang will be a forfeit as well.
And it is.
Just a very unfortunate distribution of weight classes right here.
Although it does look like they have a heavy, what do you call it? Do you call it a heavyweight or do you call it by their weight?
Heavyweight.
Okay, well we got 2 heavyweights here. Isaac Chang, 0 for 2 today, but both of his matches have been quite entertaining as he looks to get in the win column for tonight's quad. Back underway in what might be the final fight of the night, depending on whether or not we see whether or not we have more forfeits.
Just once again, you see with the heavyweights tying up instantly and looking to land a throw, not messing with the legs at all. The Eaglecrest coach is telling him to lock his hands on Isaac.
His opponent went for the leg, wasn't very successful. Isaac trying to bear down on his opponent as they work it back toward the center. Chang. Neither of them have gone to the ground yet. They're both trying to will the other to the ground. And it ends up with Chang on the bottom. 2 points for Eaglecrest.
Opponent just too heavy.
He's just got to make sure he doesn't get turned.
To hit a head and arm on him, and now he's got to move on Isaac.
And he does turn, and this could be it. I expect the whistle's going to go here in a second, I believe.
And there's the pin for Eaglecrest.
Unfortunate for Isaac Chang. It was almost a 50-50 who would end up on the bottom on that, but unfortunate.
Oh, dude, I'm still shaking from that one.
So we'll see if there's any more fights or if that'll be it. Looks like there will be a forfeit for Eaglecrest.
Unfortunately, like I mentioned before, we are missing 2 lightweight wrestlers here for Mountain Vista.
There's a forfeit.
Next up is Blake Unry.
Looks like we have one more. One more fight to finish out the night. It should be a good one.
Blake locking up his opponent, going low. Tying up, and he nearly takes a shot there. It goes in on the ankle and drags him down.
Yeah, he kind of threw him over his shoulder there. Hasn't got any points
Getting
yet,
behind
but there's
to
the
get the
two.
head out, and there's the 2 there.
Standing up is the Eaglecrest wrestler. Can he get the escape? Not yet. And there it is, 2-1.
You saw Blake trying to go for the trip on his opponent there, but unfortunately his legs were just a little too far out for that to be the reality.
Yeah, he lost one of the arms on the grab, and at that point it was only a matter of time before his opponent got the escape. It does appear that Blake is still under control. He's just got to get him back to the ground.
Blake tying up once more. Looking to land another shot like the first one.
Both of them struggling.
He does.
There's Blake getting his opponent.
Gets a single leg and doubles off. Now he's trying to suck in.
Trying to
back to the single leg.
Get
now
him
back
to the
double.
ground. He had him up in the air for a second. Very close to going out. Not yet.
Arms just weren't low enough for him to be able to take him over like that.
So they'll reset.
Blake gets faked out. Down on the mat. 2 points for red right at the end of the period.
So after one, pretty good battle so far. I've liked what I've seen. If this is indeed the final wrestling match of the night, it is shaping up to be a good one.
The Eaglecrest defers. And we are choosing bottom first. Blake is going to look for the escape here.
Well, it's definitely a good way to get a point, and he's pretty agile if he can get his legs, if he can get stood up. I definitely think he'll be able to get that point. He's having a bit of trouble though.
Reaching back and circling.
Nearly getting pulled onto his back, and he does get the escape. So good point there to push his score to 3.
Gets the near ankle.
Trying to sweep that leg.
His
opponent's
opponent
hopping
jumps over the
around.
trip.
Oh my goodness! What an acrobatic play!
Over the trip.
I got to admit, that was impressive. It looked like a scene from a karate movie.
That was quite cool. Tied up once more. Opponent with the snap down. He's looking to get his knees in and take his opponent down in return. Now they're in about 50-50 position here as Blake breaks away and resets. Ties up once more. He's definitely not afraid to tie up, and I think that signifies that he has confidence that he's stronger than his opponent and that he can get a setup on him. Now avoiding the shot. Eaglecrest nearly reversed him to his back, but he was able to escape it. It's a move of his own.
Trying to stand up.
Period coming to a close shortly here.
Less than 15 seconds to go.
Blake's still looking for a takedown here, but he might run out of time before he can score once more.
Under 5.
1 second left, and
that's going to do it for the period.
No score for Blake Unruh there, unfortunately, but he is still on top. Eaglecrest chooses bottom. Blake Unruh gets the ankle pick. Very good breakdown here. So he's looking for a cradle.
Yeah, he's in a good position to start the period. It's going to be important for him to get his opponent into a better position for some back points, because that would definitely shift this contest.
Still in a stalemate here. His opponent is trying to get to his feet, but Blake is applying a lot of pressure, but unable to break him down without that ankle. Now his opponent is standing up. Hopefully we see the mat return here from
Trying
Blake.
to throw him.
Gets the throw.
Wow.
Takes him back down to the mat.
Doesn't get the points.
Like I mentioned earlier, Blake has full confidence in his strength, being more than that of his opponents.
Yeah, you can definitely tell he has no fear in going for that play. Almost got it. But definitely a good throw. 1 point there, I believe, to Eaglecrest, and they go out. They'll reset at the center.
The escape by Eaglecrest. Now they're in neutral once more.
So Eaglecrest lead by 1 point.
Eaglecrest undoubtedly going to go aggressive here and look for a takedown because time is not on their side and they need to get a pin here. In neutral, they're really just stuck in this tie together, waiting for the other person to make a move.
As time winds down, time running out here, thrown down, 2 points, Vista in the lead.
Excellent.
Eaglecrest need to escape, running out of time, he stood up.
Gets the trip and takes him right back down to the mat.
Oh.
Very, very short time left and they're gonna recenter.
Slow to get up. Eaglecrest will be on the bottom. If they can escape, we will go to overtime. If he cannot, that'll be it.
Blake Unruh with a couple of brutal throws right there.
Time just about out.
Let's see if he can hang on.
Trying to stand up. Getting taken back
doing
down.
Doing a very good job of applying pressure, and that's the match. Blake Unruh wins by 1.
Vista win. Was that the last one, probably? One more?
One more match here on the night. And our last match of all 3 duels is Brennan Long.
Well, it has been a long night, but it has been a fun night. Lots of takedowns, lots of pins. It has definitely been a night to remember for Vista Wrestling. Very entertaining. Here we go in the final match of the quad.
And a down low. He gets the immediate takedown into the
We
pinning
could have.
position.
They almost got him on his back. He was on his back for a second.
He is going to get back points
Possibly
here,
going to
most
get
likely.
a quick pin. He's got to get out of it. He's kept
Brennan
his
trying
left
hard
shoulder
to
off
fight
the
out.
ground so far.
It's just difficult when he has that much pressure on him in the cradle. His opponent is going to reset and try to score more back points.
Really
as they go out
good
of
job
bounds.
to get out. But 3 points, he's definitely in a hole here early.
Still
But-
not giving up, not allowing himself to be pinned by the cradle right at the edge there.
Well, and he doesn't allow for the quick pin. He's down 5-0, but he's in the match.
Absolutely.
Getting turned again, though. This could be it.
He needs to keep
Keeping
that right
his right
shoulder where it is.
It's getting slowly pushed down. So close.
Notice how Eaglecrest is using their legs to try and push his head in and bring his shoulder back down to the mat. It doesn't quite work out in their favor, but it's still guaranteed the back points. Going for another pin move here.
Well, and he's not quite turned, but he might have a chance, and he does.
Did not look
pin
like
is
it,
there.
but both of his shoulder blades were indeed on the mat, and he does get pinned in the last match of the day. Still, overall, a win for the Golden Eagles.
Adam, we won, right? Okay, and that will do it. 3 duels down. Very fun night here at the Eagles Nest for some Vista wrestling. Mount Vista beats Legend, drops to Arapahoe, but they finish strong on the night and beat Eaglecrest.
Vista now 14-1 on the season overall.
Yeah, unfortunate for them to get their first night or their first loss tonight, but they did play some really good matches, and I was impressed by the majority of what I saw. There were some moments where they struggled, but other than those few select moments, Vista were in control, and they never seemed to completely roll over and just give the other team any wins, just whatsoever. Alright, well, that will bring us to the end of our coverage of Vista Wrestling tonight, along with Thomas Ray, Bryce Miller, and the rest of our non-existent crew for the night. I'm Griffin Leonard signing off. Thank you for watching on VistaNow.